Hi, it's Andrea Goeglein, and it's time to review the next 7 parts, the next 7 days of the Unicorn Challenge. So we left off at 14, and that was where you actually made a list of people who help you. And it's a really, really important list because as you go into the next 7, and again, are you really doing these every single day? I doubt it. Pop over and see the videos, read, like honestly, the thing under 60 seconds, you read what it is you should be doing, or I suggest you do. You watch the 1-minute video and then just let it sit. What's important is that you constantly get into the routine of putting your goals and what you believe you want to accomplish in your life every single day, not at a punitive level, but at a level that you actually will say, oh, wait a minute, I could be doing this, I could be doing that. So, day 15. This is where it gets serious. I should really start this at day 1, but I don't want you to run away and not do it. A reflective practice. If you have not started one yet, my generation of people really had to be told this at their 50s and 60s to do this. Younger people, luckily, are understanding, they're learning about journaling when they're in grade school. A reflective practice is one where you do start the day writing. You get the thoughts out of your head and on paper. That's why if you go back to day 1, you're doing a dump list first. My whole goal is to have you become the master manager of your mind, not the other way around. Day 15 is that reflective practice. Day 16 is a way to help it. And this is really a cool thing. I will say there are spiritual books that should be in your life, no matter where you came out in the spiritual and religious worlds. There's some sort of a book that meant something to you. Start there, use that book as a way to just do a random opening to inspire you on a given day. So that's day 16. Day 17, ask people for help. Not like, oh my God, I'm so desperate, I need help. No, other people have skills that you don't have. You've got this long dump list. You've got priorities. Ask people. I'm looking for this. I'm right now looking for a researcher on some trademarks. I've asked 5 different people. Things that come into your life. I don't care if you're looking for a babysitter or where to go, what movie to go see. Ask for help. Allowing the actual act of you asking breaks down a degree of resistance and makes you willing to receive information so that you can hear and maybe do things differently than you did before. It all builds. Day 18 is review the last few days and don't let too much time. This is really such an important thing. We start things, I'll use the analogy of Monday morning diets. Everybody's good on their diet Monday morning, especially if you're a female, especially my generation. Come Tuesday, by Wednesday, oh, there are so many reasons why you don't have to be good on that diet. Well, going back and just doing small things and thinking back, oh, wait, I didn't take my top 3 priorities. I got distracted. Just doing that builds that absolute habit of, oh, the things I'm trying to accomplish are actually important. Don't let too much time pass. No one is really keeping track of you but you. Let me say that again. No one is keeping track of you but you. You think everybody's watching. That's a whole nother subject. No one is keeping track of anything that you want to accomplish but you. Day 19. Start getting a little more specific. Sometimes when we start this process, we let ourselves go a little bit too, you don't put dates like I'm going to write this article by a given date. You're afraid to actually hold yourself accountable. Again, going back to what I said about day 18, you're really the only one keeping track of you. It is good for you to get more and more specific about the tasks you need to accomplish and when you will be accomplishing them. There's all sorts of conversations about when you're visioning, to keep it loose. We're not talking about that right now. We've got a dump list. We've got priorities. We've got things we believe we want to accomplish. We're trying to learn habits to help support that. That's what this is all about. Day 20. Go back to tip 19 and actually do it. You will notice I will do a lot of that as we keep going forward, and especially after day 31. Repetition, repetition, repetition. This game of life is a long, long game. Yeah, we want to accomplish things pretty quickly. That's what makes us driven. Trust me, it's more important that you stay in the game and try again than that you think you finished the game fast, because then what are you going to do? Then day 21, I'm going to give you a break. You know, building in breaks is as important as building in your goals. Just don't get lazy about it. Like every day is not a break day, but create staycations. I love to, because so many people in my work have always used money. They want money, so they use money as the reason why they can't do something. And even when they have a lot of it, FYI. Staycations, maybe you can't go away for the weekend and blow a few $1,000s, but there is probably a friend that you could switch a house with, that you could just get out of your environment and do things differently than you do at home. The break in the routine helps shake up your thinking, and that's why it's important. So those are the 7 tips that we're working with for week 3 of the challenge. What's important is that you do it with the lightest heart possible. The steps are all backed by what we know helps you achieve: writing things down, getting clear, having reflective practices, taking walks, taking breaks, asking people for help, knowing who your support teams are. These are all the things that little by little we've accumulated, and science then supports them in all different ways. The thing that has to be different is that we actually have to do them. So that's what the real challenge is about. Do them with a lighter heart, and accomplish the dreams that you have. I am Andrea Goeglein. We have 1 more week to go, and I look forward to continuing on your progress. Thank you. Ta-da! See the little pages? Don't forget the videos. Have a great week.